Have you ever read a piece of writing and instantly felt, wow, who wrote it? Without even seeing their name? That's not luck, that's voice. And if you want to stand out as a writer, whether you are writing novels, blogs, or YouTube script, your writing voice is your biggest asset. But here is the problem. Most beginners either copy others or don't even know what voice really means. So in this video, I'm going to break it down simply what writing voice actually is and why it matters, and 7 practical ways to find yours. Plus, I'll give you a powerful exercise at the end that can completely change how you write. So stay tuned. What is writing voice? Let's start simple. Your writing voice is not just what you say, it's how you say it. It includes your word choice, your sentence structure, your rhythm, your tone, and even your emotional perspective. Think of it like this: two people can describe the same situation, but one person sounds sharp and witty, while the other person feels poetic and reflective. Same idea, completely different voice. Your voice is your personality on paper. Now you ask why your writing voice matters. Why? So here is the truth. People don't connect with stories. They connect with how those stories are told. In a world of content, your voice is what makes readers remember you, trust you, come back to you. Without a unique voice, your writing becomes replaceable. But when your voice is strong and authentic, even a simple idea can be very powerful. Now, my tip number 1 is write a lot. Yes, very simple, but it's really effective. Write a lot. There is no shortcut here. The fastest way you can find your voice is to write consistently. Not perfectly, not professionally, not consistently, just write. Your voice is not something you decide, okay? It's something that emerges over time. I would say stop wasting your time to find your voice, just start writing. Writing is how you find it. What you can do to write is to stimulate writing is that you can pick any topic you care about. For example, a memory from your childhood, a random opinion, a short fictional scene, and now write non-stop 10 to 15 minutes. No editing, no overthinking. Once you are done, go back and analyze. Ask yourself. You need to ask yourself these 4 questions which I'm telling you. Do I use simple or descriptive words? Are my sentences short or flowing? Does it sound serious, funny, dramatic? Does it sound natural or forced? This is your raw voice, unfiltered. And that's when the real work begins. The second tip I would give you is that build reading habit. Read widely. If writing built your voice, reading sharpens it. Don't just stick to one genre. Explore fiction, non-fiction, article, poetry. Notice how different writers create moods, how they structure sentences, how they express emotions, and ask yourself, what makes this enjoyable to read? This is really important. You will start recognizing, patterns, and unconsciously you will start absorbing those techniques. Tip number 3: deciding your tone. Every writer has a natural tone. So ask yourself, what do I want my writing to feel like? Light or conversational, deep and emotional, dark and intense, playful and witty. So you need to think what you want your writing to be like. Now compare that with how you speak in real life. Your natural speaking style is often the best starting point for your writing voice. Don't find it, just refine it. Tip number 4: be authentic. Yes, this is where most people go wrong. They try to sound like a writer, and in doing so, they lose themselves. Readers can tell when someone feels fake. Yes. Instead, focus on your perspective, your experiences, your way of seeing the world, your quirks, that's your strength. Your opinions, That's your edge. Authenticity is what make your voice believable. Tip number 5, write what you enjoy. This is really, really important. Okay, so but you must have probably heard write what you know. That's the most common one. But I'll tell you a better version. Write what excites you. Yes, because when you enjoy what you're writing, your energy shows in the writing. Your voice becomes very natural. Your ideas begin to flow better. But if you force yourself to write what you think other want, you will sound like just like everyone else. So in order to avoid it, try to write what you actually like. Tip number 6, avoid trends. Yes, chasing trend is very tempting, but it's a trap. By the time you finish writing something trendy, the trend is already gone. Yes, unfortunately. Worse, you might end up copying style that's not even yours. Explaining my previous point. Instead, focus on building something timeless, a voice that works regardless of trends, a voice that is truly yours. That's how you stay relevant long term. Now, my last tip is editing your voice. Yes, your first draft, when you're done writing it, it will reflect your voice, but editing will refine it. During editing, you can tighten sentences, add a rhythm to it, remove the unnecessary words, adjust the tone. One of the powerful trick is read your writing aloud. Yes. If it sounds awkward, it probably needs fixing. Also, step away from your work for some time and then return back to do editing. When you return, you'll see things more clearly. These are the 10 questions, or I should say 10 steps you should take if you're unsure about your voice. I will link them down in the description as well. But here are these 10 points. Describe yourself in 3 words, whether you're curious, sarcastic, or thoughtful. This really helps. Ask, does my writing sound like this? You know, after you're done writing, just say it loud and say and think like, does my writing sound like this? Imagine your ideal writer, who you are writing for. Imagine them in real detail. You can list 5 writers or creators you enjoy. The fifth one is analyze what you like about them. You can also identify your cultural or creative influences. You can do a free writing session. Ask, would I really enjoy reading this? Notice how writing feels. Is it forced or is it natural? Pay attention to fear. If it scares you, it's probably honest. That discomfort, that's where you're growing. That's often when your real voice is hiding. Finding your writing voice is not a one-time task. It evolves as you grow. As your experiences change with time, your voice will too. And that's a good thing. So don't wait for the perfect voice to appear. Just start writing, experiment, and be honest. Because your voice isn't something you create, it's something you uncover. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe and tell me in the comments, what do you struggle with most? Starting, consistency, or finding your voice? I will see you in the next video. Happy writing. Bye bye.